All right, everyone, this is Marco Palmero, founder of Ulysses in Dubai. In this video, I want to talk about a case that we received, a client that was looking for support from a DealFlow perspective, and he was looking to work with us and use our DealFlow services to buy a small business in the UAE. And I want to talk about this case because we turned the case down and we decided not to pursue that opportunity, specifically because there was a little value that we could provide to the client, and I'm going to explain the reasons for that in a second. And so hopefully this video will provide you some insights on how we analyze each case and how we work so that we can deliver the maximum results for the client, the company, the organization. And the real objective for us is always to provide the maximum amount of help and support so that you can accomplish the desired outcome. And so in this particular case, this client came to us and was looking to acquire a facility in the UAE. In this instance, he was looking to substantially buy a cash flowing operation. So he wanted an asset that could generate returns for him right away. So no turnarounds, no break-even companies, no startups that have huge potential but no money that has been generated so far. All these opportunities are no-go for him. Only cash flowing operations were the target for this particular client. Now, in addition to that, he wanted the operation to be, as I call it, turnkey. So he didn't want to be involved in running the daily operations. He just wanted to be a passive investor or an owner, so to speak, and have an operation that was already well established, running profitably, and generating money. Of course, you might say that is the dream scenario, right? Those are the companies that everybody wants to buy. And that's fair. But of course, these companies are available, especially if you look off market. And that's why he came to us in the first place. Now, the kicker here and the tricky part was the budget. So he wanted to invest maximum $500,000 dirhams, which is around $150,000. Now that is a solid budget, but of course it's a little bit small if you're looking to target a turnkey operation that is also generating cash already. And so it was a little bit of a sticky point because of course we didn't explore any options like leverage and debt and other ways to raise financing because the client was looking for a straight up equity investment that could generate return for him in the form of cash flow. And that was the only option he wanted to look at. And so from that perspective, it was actually very hard for us to deliver any value to him. Yes, of course, we could have taken on the case, but there was really no help that we can actually provide to him, no tangible help. And that's why we didn't want to take on the case because really we wouldn't be of help for that particular person. We needed to refer to somebody that could actually support him better. And that is the point about DealFlow, making the assessment beforehand so that we can actually understand whether or not we can add value to a person, to an organization, and actually accomplish the outcome at the end of the day. Our fee alone, that is funny to say that, but our fee alone would have taken out a huge portion of that budget before actually getting solid and tangible deals on the table. And so it wouldn't make sense for him to commit to an engagement like this. The point here is it's important to assess what the needs are, what your needs are in this particular case, and really make sure we can provide you with the right amount of support in the outcome that you're looking for. In this case, I mean, it might have been better for him just to go with a broker, although the companies that would get offered to him might not be the best possible options on the market. I'm not, a financial advisor. I'm focused on DealFlow, so it might have been better for him just to stick to that capital and make it grow so that he can actually acquire the assets that he's looking for instead of just making the wrong decision and purchasing something out of desperation, which might not be the best possible solution for him. Sometimes I see these situations where somebody really wants to make an investment or buy a business, but then he settles for something that is not really what he wanted to, and that ends up costing him in the long term. So for us, that was really something that we didn't want to get involved with, simply because we couldn't help the person, we couldn't deliver the value to him. Our focus is really on deal flow off market. In transactions like that are generally a little bit pricier, and so it's actually harder for, let's say, an individual investor to come in unless he has some sizable capital at his disposal and he's open to put a lot of that on the line for a cash flowing operation, because of course all these businesses are sought after, and many people might want to buy these types of businesses, these types of opportunities. The beauty of what we do with our off-book deal flow service is that we tap into opportunities that are not listed. So we source them through our network, our expertise, and a system that we built over time here in the Middle East, so that clients can really benefit from opportunities that are less competitive, but they're highly lucrative. And so, again, this is just a video where I wanted to share some of the cases that get presented to us, so that you can also get a better feeling of your current situation. You might be a small company looking to expand, a large company looking to expand, or an investor for that matter. This video hopefully provide you with some guidance on how we can support you in reaching the promised land when it comes to off-market deal flow and investment opportunities, and also what is our thought process when we analyze a case. The ultimate goal and our commitment is always in understanding if we can provide real value and solid result to the person, the client, the organization. If that is not the case and that box is not ticked, then the opportunity is not going to be a fit for us. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this thoughts around this call that I had with a client, and I'll see you in the